A quarter of the world's population live a Western lifestyle. And while this group represents just a small part of humanity, they are nonetheless responsible for a majority of the global ecological footprint, is contributing to the untimely demise of the ecosystem upon which we all depend. Like all humans, Western people do what they believe. Our behaviour is guided by our cultural beliefs, the invisible lens through which we see the world. The cultural beliefs of Western people is a motley crew of ideas that make us vulnerable to New Age and mainstream religion, pop and celebrity culture, short-termism, consumerism, capitalism, and a global economic machine that seeks to grow perpetually on a finite planet. To the extent that Western people have a story about their place in the universe or what happens when they die, it is usually advised by poorly reasoned wishful thinking or religious texts written thousands of years before the Enlightenment. Many people believe in an everlasting soul, even though they have no understanding of the physics of space-time and the likelihood that forever simply doesn't exist. The belief system of Western people is thus a clumsy mishmash of ideas, a topsy-turvy hodgepodge, completely abstracted from fundamental realities such as physics, ecology, and the biophysical machinery of the whole Earth system. With Western culture being the dominant culture on Earth, it is no wonder that our global ecosystem is dying, and we are all going down with it. Collectively, the minds of the Western people form something analogous to the Death Star from the famous Star Wars movie. In the film, the hero character Luke Skywalker from the Rebel Alliance uses the Force to torpedo the Empire's Death Star and blow it to smithereens. Shadowing the movie, the Western people are en route to blowing up planet Earth. But before that happens, I want to put a torpedo into their collective mind and subvert the cultural compass of the Western people for the benefit of ecological sustainability and the survival of the human race. It is for this reason that I founded Perium. Perium is a new religion devoted to people and the planet. For the sake of definition, a religion is a belief in a supernatural being, thing, or principle, and the practices, call it the canons of conduct, that bring the belief into life. Belief is something that is held to be true despite the absence of conclusive proof, and the word supernatural refers to something that is beyond proof, unable to be confirmed by science or hard evidence. The seeds of Perium were sown in August 2016, and so this religion was forged in the heat of a warming planet. As such, Perium, a brave new religion, is uniquely suited to the challenges of the Anthropocene. The Anthropocene is the modern era in which humans are the main drivers of change on this planet. We've held this position for about 60 years, but may not for much longer. With the collapse of the ecosphere well underway, Perium is designed to help avert the extinction of the human race. This is a bold claim, I know, but I'm confident to say this because of the nature of Perium's belief. As a Perian, I believe in the existence of Imperium Vitae Planeta. Vitae Planeta is the living planet, the superorganism that is comprised of all the living things on Earth, plus the ocean, atmosphere, and the soil. Some call this the biosphere, the sphere of life. Vitae Planeta is similar to James Lovelock's Gaia, with one important difference. Lovelock said that Earth's biosphere has the characteristics of a living organism. Perium says that the biosphere is a living organism. This distinction is integral, as Perium's supernatural belief is just a small step away from a scientific theory. The proximity of belief to science is a vital discipline absent from mainstream religions. Perium believes that all the living things on Earth are cells in the body of the living planet, Vitae Planeta. Like all organisms, Vitae Planeta maintains the temperature and chemistry of her body, the ocean and the atmosphere, so that it is suited to the needs of life. As a human, I believe that I am but a single cell in the body of Vitae Planeta, and I believe that you are too. Perium, the religion, explains the place of humans in the universe and answers the big questions. Where did we come from? Why are we here? What happens when we die? Perium is a non-theistic religion, so it does not regard the living planet as a god or a deity. The living planet didn't create the universe. Indeed, she is an emergent property of the natural laws of the universe. The living planet doesn't observe us or make judgments about our behavior. She can be thought of as the tapestry upon which we conduct our lives. We humans are like fibers in the fabric, a part of the whole. Perium believes that there are probably trillions of other living planets throughout the universe. It is likely that there are civilizations on some of these planets, civilizations that are going through their very own version of the Anthropocene shock and looming extinction crisis as we are today. Fortunately, Perium's philosophical foundation offers enlightenment on these harsh manners of collapse. Enlightenment is to understand how things really are. Perium's adherence to science allows this religion to offer a fact-based pathway for humans and the other species of Earth to coexist deep into the long future. To help bring this about, Perium prescribes a number of practices. Two of these practices are to live with earthity and to follow your Perium mission. I'll explain these two. For the body to be healthy, cells need to be good neighbours to their fellows and to the body as a whole. Likewise, we humans need to live with earthity, the reverence and respect for our fellow humans and the natural living systems of Earth. This concept advises Perium's golden rule: do unto others and nature as you would have them do unto you. All cells fulfill specialist roles within the body. Likewise, Perians ought to adopt a life mission, a Perium mission, that fosters the well-being of the living planet. Some people might invent clean technology, heal injured wildlife, or be political activists. Others might sit in the road to block the traffic in support of the Extinction Rebellion. Clearly, if enough people lived with earthity and pursued a Perium mission, it would be possible to swerve the trajectory of human civilization towards wide stewardship of the whole Earth system and the long future. So, if you have a sense that all is not right in this world, if you can feel the quickening of pace as the exponential curves steepen, you might consider joining the community of Perians. How does one become a Perian? Well, it's simple. Read the statement of belief, absorb it, feel it, believe it, and follow the practices. It's all written up on the website, perium.org. Perium has a flat organizational structure allowing the foundation chapter to guide multiple complementary chapters. This structure allows the Perium religion to grow organically, fostering diversity in the way that ecosystems flourish differently in many locations. Natural or aspiring leaders can become ordained as Perium chapter leaders and foster a community of Perians of their own. They can do this by sitting the ordination exam on the Perium website. It takes about an hour. Perium believes that an individual's actions influence the grand progression of life on Earth that has been playing out on this planet for billions of years and will continue long after they pass. Through Perium, Western people and others have a true destiny, a Perium destiny, and a meaningful reason to live, to foster the well-being of the living planet deep into the long future. Thank you.